welcome to another Ryan Sports Views. Tonight, I'm predicting the 2021-22 NFL playoffs starting tomorrow night or later, actually tomorrow afternoon. Depends on when you watch this. Could be the day of. I don't know. But I will make my predictions and we will go over what these predictions turned out to be on my Super Bowl preview video the Saturday before. So, Super Bowl 56. Yeah, so let's look at this and we will start. First off, in chronological order for the wild card round of every game in the order they'll be played, and from divisional round on, we'll go from conference to conference. I know that's a little bit weird, but I can't not just go when you know the way the games are played. Kind of OCD like that, so there you go. First off, the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Las Vegas Raiders, the former Gruden Grinders. Yeah, we'll make a couple of Chiseled Adonis reference here, because I can. And Urinating Tree. I like them both. But there you go. Two great YouTubers. But we will. The former Gruden Grinders versus the Cincinnati Bengals, the team who's most known for being somewhat good in the mid-2010s, early mid-2010s, and the Vontaze Burfict hit. But there we go. Cincinnati's looking a lot better than they have in a while with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Very good team. They're playing at home. They won the AFC North. Great season from them, and I'm happy they've had a great season because I don't think anybody has any ill will to the Cincinnati Bengals, even in the AFC North, honestly. I mean, I'm one to talk, but let's be honest, the Bengals, they've had some bad times, and let's be honest, it's probably nice to see them succeed. Kind of like the Browns, really. And I like what the Bengals are doing, and I think they're a very good team, and they have a chance to go deep. The Raiders, they've overcome situations. They've overcame not fights, but adversity, and they're here. And they didn't have to tie. And they didn't want to tie because Brandon Staley couldn't not call a timeout. What an idiot. Why do you call a timeout when you know they'll probably run it out if you don't call a damn timeout? What type of idiocy? And I like the Chargers, but no. Outside looking in. I'm not a Chargers fan, but I respect the Chargers. I have no ill will towards the Los Angeles Android Chargers, but no Chargers, no. What the hell was that? But for me, enough about this game and enough about both teams. I think Cincinnati wins. I think Joe Burrow is a better quarterback than Carr. Yeah, he's a better quarterback than Carr. And let's be honest, the Cincinnati Bengals are just a better team overall, and they've had a way better season and way better wins than the Raiders have. They didn't get in through the skin of their teeth. The Raiders did, but I think when it comes down to it, the Bengals are the better team. They'll win at home, and they'll go on to the divisional round. Next up, the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. I think New England, I really do, because they're better away. Mac Jones is a pretty damn good quarterback. I guarantee you this rust and these problems that they've had late on in the season, they're going to be gone. This is the Patriot way. They have some problems. They lose in Miami because they don't know how to win in Miami. And they find a way to make a playoff run. This feels like 2001. They were never perfect until the playoffs. And then they were perfect, honestly. So I believe in the New England Patriots. They're going to win in Buffalo again. The Buffalo Bills are fraudulent. Let's be honest. Their defense is injured to hell, and they're not really that great. Josh Allen's carrying the team, to be honest. And by the way, they nearly blew it to the Jets last week, and they were playing their starters. Yeah, the Patriots are going to be fine. They're going to win this game and go on to face the Tennessee Titans in the divisional round. Cincinnati would go to face the winner of Kansas City versus Pittsburgh. Well, actually, no. If Kansas City wins, they'd face that team. But you know where I'm going with that one, I guess. I just gave it away. But again, second time recording this because I kind of screwed up the first one. But we'll go back to it. Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday, the 12 p.m. game. Tampa. In Tampa. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are starting to work better. They're starting to get their players back. They played well against the Carolina Panthers. To me, Tampa's going to be do just fine. They're going to do just fine, okay? And you know I want that Patriots-Bucs Super Bowl, and I think it would happen, but we'll get back to that. Tampa, Tom Brady is going to want this ring. I think it's written in the stars, honestly. Tampa Bay versus New England. I honestly think it is. And Tom Brady's going to want a back-to-back. First time since he did it with the Patriots against the Texans. Not the Texans. In the Texans Stadium against the Panthers. And the Eagles. Hey, that was a nice save. That was a nice save. You got to admit that. But with that being said, Brady's going to want this back-to-back. He should have had 3 in a row. And then 1 after that. But Nick Foles, so he could also get revenge on Philly. And I think he does. Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. Philly is building something under Nick Sirianni, but let's be honest, not enough right now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers go to the divisional round. Next up, the Dallas Cowboys versus the San Francisco 49ers. Dallas is too good to go one and done. I'm sorry. I like Jimmy Garoppolo. I do. But let's be honest here. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and all the Dallas Cowboys are too good to lose to the San Francisco 49ers. That's the truth. They're too good. They're not going one and done. And if they do, McCarthy needs to get fired. That's for sure. Somebody needs to get traded. That's for sure. Because if you blow this, that's just, well, classic Dallas Cowboys. But I don't think they're classic Dallas Cowboys this year. I think Dallas Cowboys go through to the divisional round. And there you go. Next match. Kansas City versus Pittsburgh. The Steelers are not going to Super Bowl. Not going to Super Bowl. That was bad. The Steelers not going to Super Bowl, okay? They're not. I'm sorry. They're not going to the Super Bowl. There's no magic that's going to get them to the Super Bowl. Kansas City may be fraudulent this year, and they may start feeling the effects of a cap crunch without the cap crunch already happening, but Kansas City, they'll win at home against the Steelers. There's not going to be no Steeler BS magic, okay? Steelers not gonna Super Bowl. No, it's not happening. Kansas City goes through. And finally, the one that I almost screwed up last recording, but we're here. LA Rams versus the Arizona Cardinals. We didn't forget it this time. On Monday night, which is why it's weird. I say the LA Rams go through. For me, Matthew Stafford is fraudulent, but the Cardinals are also fraudulent. And it's going to be a war of who's more fraudulent. But if LA's at home against the Cardinals, I think Matt Stafford figures this one out. I think they're going to be better in the playoffs, slightly. Not totally, but slightly. And Kyler Murray makes a bad mistake. I mean, honestly, they both can make rookie mistakes because Matt Stafford was only in the playoffs like once. Because they choke, and Detroit sucks. I like MCDC. You still suck. Sorry for catching strays, but you had to. LA Rams go to the divisional round. So in the divisional round, you have Tennessee versus New England, Kansas City versus Cincinnati, Green Bay versus LA, Tampa versus Dallas. We'll go to the AFC. Tennessee versus New England, New England. Honestly, it's written in the stars. It honestly is. Tennessee, I don't care if Derrick Henry is back. I don't. Don't care. I really don't. New England is better on the road. They have a better defense. They have a better offensive setup. They're not a one-man team. Ryan Tannehill is never going to get the Tennessee Titans back to the AFC Championship. You're nuts if you think he is. New England goes. They're back. The Lolly Lule Low are back. Be mad. New England to the AFC Championship. Next up, Kansas City versus the Cincinnati Bengals. This time at Arrowhead. Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Bengals. They'll do it again. They're beating Kansas City again. I am honestly 100% sure. Kansas City again. Fraudulent. Cincinnati are the better team. right now. I don't care about record. I care about how they've played. Cincinnati is way more consistent. They're the better team. Joe Burrow's the better quarterback. Jamar Chase is honestly the better receiver. Kansas City has honestly been scraping out wins. It's not been the high-flying thing they've used to be. Cincinnati to the AFC Championship. Kansas City loses in the divisional round. No joke. They're gone. They're not going to make it. Cincinnati to the AFC Championship to host it against the New England Patriots. Next up, the Green Bay Packers versus the LA Rams. I say the LA Rams. I do. Green Bay is going to fall apart. Whether it's Aaron Rodgers having a trash game, I don't care if it's in Lambeau. He's going to have a trash game or ref ball because NFL don't want him in the Super Bowl because of the boycott thing and the fact of the scandal, the immunization scandal. They're going to ref ball him. Either way, they're not winning this game. And even if he does make the NFC Championship, Tom Brady will stomp him out again. But no, I think the LA Rams win away to the Green Bay Packers. Matt Stafford somehow wins a game against Aaron Rodgers, and they find a way. Whether it's ref ball or they do it themselves, or the Packers just self-immolate. Either way, LA's going to the NFC Championship. Next up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Dallas Cowboys. Tampa Bay. Dallas is a good team. Tampa Bay's better. They already beat them in the kickoff game. They're going to end Dallas' season in Tampa Bay. Where Dallas started, they're finishing. Where Tampa Bay won last year and started this year, well, they're not going to be finished. And they'll play another at home. By the way this goes. I like Dak. I love Dak Prescott. Hail State. But Tom Brady's better. He's got a better offense. I trust the wide receivers that are sort of no-names. Cyril Grayson, I trust him. I trust Scotty Miller. He's not a no-name, but still. Mike Evans, I trust him. The defense will be back to them old selves. It's kind of like last year. You thought maybe they were going to be shaky, but then they buckled down at the right time. And honestly, I think they do. Tampa to the NFC Championship, which means they would host the LA Rams. Now we'll go to the AFC Championship. New England Patriots at Cincinnati Bengals. The New England Patriots. Because again, Mac Jones is better than Joe Burrow. Mac Jones is GOAT 2.0. Tom Brady 2.0. And let's be honest, the Patriots have a better defense than the Bengals. They will overrun that offensive line, and the Patriots find a way to win and go to the Super Bowl. Simple as. They'll find a way to win. Next up, LA Rams going to Tampa Bay to be hosted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC Championship game, in the Tom Brady Championship Invitational, because you damn well know it happens every year. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win and go to the Super Bowl. This time it's different. The Bucs are going to learn from their mistakes in week 3. They'll be healthier. The Rams are going to choke again, as they did most of the season. They turn into a pumpkin, and Tom Brady gets his revenge for earlier in the season. Tampa Bay goes to the Super Bowl. So your Super Bowl will be the New England Patriots as the de facto home team, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as the away team in Los Angeles. It's Super Bowl 56. It's written in the stars. It's going to happen. I'm 100% sure. It's New England versus Tampa Bay. And how does it go? It's not like 2001 anymore, because Tampa Bay beats the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl for Tom Brady's 8th ring and second back-to-back, which it should be third, but who cares? And Tom Brady gets his win, second win over the Patriots in his whole career, and the one that means the most. He proves his point. And Mac Jones has a pretty damn good game. I guarantee you it's going to be a last-second touchdown by the Bucs or a Ryan Suckup field goal, kind of reminiscent of Adam Vinatieri, simple as. Kind of reminiscent of Brady's early Super Bowls and 2001 as well. Ryan Suckup probably kicked the game-winning field goal, actually, now I think about it. That's reminiscent. And there you go. Bucs win the Super Bowl, go back-to-back. they go for 2 and they get 2. And they get to have another boat parade, and Tom Brady gets to get drunk off his ass again. So, with that being said, with these predictions, I hope you liked it. I predict Tampa Bay will be the Super Bowl champions over the New England Patriots, probably 24-21. Game winner by Ryan Suckup. Yeah, I believe that now. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And there you go. So if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Check out my Patreon, $5, $10, or $20 a month. Or you could wait for my YouTube memberships to come out, which are $1.99 and $4.99, which I'll put those out on my birthday during the birthday live stream, which is really just announcing it. And there you go. We'll talk about it more there. Also, if you want to support, also support by liking, sharing, commenting, hitting that subscribe button, big red bell notification, all of that. Put this in playlist, share this with your friends and family, all that great stuff. Next time, I'll either be back for Toronto news or my birthday bash live stream next Thursday. Who knows? And I got a couple of podcasts I'll be on too in a very short period of time. So I'll see you there as well. But with that being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the playoffs. And for another NFL video, I'll see you again the day before the Super Bowl. But this is the only NFL video you're getting besides the Super Bowl. It ain't like years past. So there you go. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.